It is a flyweight championship fight between Henry Cejudo and Jussier Formiga. So here he is, the #1 flyweight contender, looking to change that title here in 25 minutes or fewer and leave as the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world. What a run to contention it has been for this young man. He has put together a long winning streak. He's got the finishes to make the fans happy. He's done everything to position himself for this type of championship opportunity. Now, under the lights, we'll see what he can do with it. So here he is, the UFC's reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion, making the walk for another defense here tonight. And if he wants to be mentioned with some of this division's greats of all time, and really with some of the greats of all time, this is one he's got to have here tonight. As the title defenses start to pile up, you can be mentioned in the conversation with guys like Demetrius Johnson. So here we go, another title defense here at 125. We'll see how it goes for the reigning champ. All right, let's get you the tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. Cejudo is 33. Formiga is 35. He will have a 3-inch reach advantage. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Loving. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing folks, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 23 wins, 8 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Natal, Brazil, presenting the challenger, Jussier Formiga. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Greco-Roman wrestler, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world,
UFC belt on the line, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
All right, DC, round 1 is upon us, and if you are somebody that enjoys the ground fighting game, this matchup could be custom-made for you.
This fight is made for you. But does the grappler try to keep this fight standing? Does he just throw the jiu-jitsu fighter down and then back out? Because even though he's a phenomenal grappler, he will be at a disadvantage if this fight takes too much time on the ground in the jiu-jitsu realm. It got defended, but it will give Henry the idea that takedown may be coming. Huge knee land.
Both guys appeared to land there. Nice shot inside by the champion. Keeping busy here in the now we'll see if he can advance position.
I mean, right into side control.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys. He's attacking armbar now. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loves, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow. Right. You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Formiga's trying to lock up on a submission now.
Push the arm down, maybe stepping into a crucifix.
Nicely done. All right, side control now. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Cejudo. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here, and if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
5 minutes in the books.
Bem perto da finalização, mas se liga, tem que ter paciência, fica mais na tua.
He might get a finish here. All right, so perhaps a little frustration creeping in as our next round gets underway. Very close to submitting his opponent in the previous round, but was unable to do so.
Wasn't able to do it, but he was so double-leg shot.
Oh, how about the slam there? That one cannot feel good. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Wow, that right punch has been the money weapon for him tonight, and he landed it again there.
If his opponent does not change something, he will continue to throw the strike until he makes him stop throwing.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, so good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Oh, his opponent's squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is it now.
The guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight.
Oh!
And he's out. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Formiga. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground. So Formiga's going for a choke here.
Oh, he's got a choke.
And he's out. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on them.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Round 3 next.
Hey, stop!
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You did great out there. I need you to be a little bit more patient. Okay? I need you to follow his hips wherever they...
Ready? Ready?
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie, and both guys really throwing with authority.
This is exactly what he needed to get a takedown and secure the position.
And he landed the right hand there. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Got an angle here to try to change the position. Oh, nice. Oh, man, that was slick.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All right, has the guard closed here. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Cejudo. And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Well, he's more than content to work off of.
Watch the legs going up around his neck. His opponent better react right now before he starts to get the angle on his triangle choke. Oh, wow. Oh! Uh-oh. He can't allow him to get his arm across.
Nicely done. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here. Just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground. That's very important.
Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motion on the mat.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
20 seconds to go. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Cejudo. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
Cejudo's strike attempt there is blocked. Oh, slams him down with authority, DC. Now we'll see what he can do with it, but certainly an impactful moment in the round.
He slams him down with so much conviction, and nothing is more discouraging for your opponent than being lifted up off of his feet and then slammed back down to the mat.
Oh, these are some big punches here from the top, DC. He hasn't needed to enter his opponent's guard yet, and he may not have to.
He may not have to, but he's doing a real good job of being aware. There's danger when you get down on top of something like that. You gotta watch up kicks. Notice how he leads with his hips when he goes to land a strike.
Formiga's got the full mount.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him.
And he's out. I mean, how many can he take? All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
All right, got to be careful playing around inside his guard.
Absolutely, John. That's why you don't sit in a full guard. When you sit in a full guard, it gives these guys too many opportunities to chase submissions, and now he's jumping on a triangle.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Closed guard. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Cejudo's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Oh, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Formiga. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Well, he's got his back now. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Cejudo's got his back again. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. He's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the Godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control wrist. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this?
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Single collar tie now.
Big knee land.
Well, if you like Muay Thai striking, this might be your moment in this fight as he gets the Thai clinch.
This is a massive moment for this fighter. He is a great Muay Thai fighter. Look for him to go knee, and then try to land a big one to the head. Yeah, he's mixed it all up. Good punch land.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Oh, nice takedown defense. That double leg attempt looked like it might be good. He wasn't having it.
Big punch from the clinch.
Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. see where he goes from here.
Got the ankle kick. Let's see how he advances from this position.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now.
Nice punch here.
Oh, beautifully timed with the Superman punch. Formiga's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Oh, hard work pays off, lands the Superman punch flush. Look, oh, beautiful job with the ankle pick to get him down. Now we'll see where he chooses to go from here.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from this position. Big punch lands through the middle.
All right, single collar tie now. Lands a knee there. Nice deception there to get that knee to the target.
Really good knee. Nice job of driving it right to the target. Getting it to land exactly where you want it. Fantastic takedown.
Now he touches him with the left. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
30 seconds now to go in the fight. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting.
Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle.
All right, so there's the final horn, and what a performance by underdog challenger tonight. He had it all going on the feet, and in all likelihood, we've got a new champion atop this division.
If you're going to take a belt from a UFC champion, your game has to be on point. This young man came prepared mentally, he came prepared physically, and it feels like he used his striking to get the job done.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. The winner by unanimous decision and new undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Jussier Formiga!
All right, so the fight goes the full 25 minutes, but in the end, we crown a new UFC flyweight champion. Congratulations to the new king of the flies. What an effort here tonight as he wrests the belt away from the now former UFC flyweight champion.